Welcome everyone to be in my farm. My name is 1000 Kilo. People call Chef 10. It's my nickname, it's 1000 Kilo. I opened the farm in early 2011. It's the first organic farm to table in Vietnam at that time. And everyone in Vietnam think I got a mental problem. Because of my original career, I am a qualified doctor. Then I be a bachelor accounting. Then I be a business restaurant owner. Then I start to be, a farmer. I know nothing about farming. But this is making me a really awesome idea is people in this location, no one do farm. And this location is an amazing location where many people stay underground 20 years after the war time. And we are win the war. That's the amazing thing. Without gun, without tank, without helicopter, we live underground, we never see sunlight and we make it. It's been nothing impossible. I want to be people eating healthy food. My main goal is everyone get a happy life, happy, healthy.
Hi guys, I am super excited today to be taking this tour in this organic farm.
Hello everyone, so my name is Win. So I'm the staff in Ho Chi Minh cooking class. So my boss, Peter Tang, when he came back here in 2012, he saw that no one in here grow any plants. They only raise cattle. Yeah, mostly cow and chicken. So that's why the amount of cow manure and chicken manure leftovers were huge, and people didn't know how to take advantage of it. So that's why he started to use all of that manure to fertilize organic food. And since organic food becoming a trend right now, so there's a lot of organic farm growers follow his step and create organic food more. Okay, so today I will introduce to you some useful tips around all the plants that we are going to harvest today. We use lemongrass a lot in cooking and marinating. So we only use the bottom parts to cook, since it has the most flavorful parts. And we also use the leaf in sauna as well. Okay, so during the pandemic, Vietnamese, we actually don't drink a lot of medicine. We drink lemongrass with ginger tea to boost our immune system. Yeah, that's right. And also in the countryside household of Vietnam, we grow a lot of lemongrass around the house in order to prevent snakes and mosquito. This one can be a very good hangover reliever. Yeah, so you can actually smash the bottom of the lemongrass out, boil it with water, ginger, slices of ginger, lime together, drink the tea. Very bitter, but it's gonna cure it right away. We are going to cook with lemongrass. So I need each of you to harvest for me two stems of lemongrass. And the way for you to do that is that you're gonna hold the bottom of the lemongrass. And then you twist it. Give it a twist. You got this part, it's good.
This is alright?
Yeah, that's the part that we need.
I want to thank quickly for setting up this class for me. If you guys are interested in doing something like this, I'll put a link below.
Starfruit over here. You see that?
Starfruit.
Okay.
Starfruit, yes.
There's a nice big one.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you.
Wow.
Can we pet them?
We have plenty and they're huge.
Yes. Yeah.
What are the plants that are on top? I've seen them in the countryside. Is it edible? Or
Nope.
No? It acts as a filter?
Yeah.
What's in Vietnamese name?
Lục bình.
Lục bình.
Yes.
Okay.
Look at it.
Ooh.
So we have catfish, and catfish, they can live in the mud as well. The characteristic of the soil over there is very soft. So whenever you have some people die and you put in the coffin, when you bury down under the soil, it's gonna after time they're gonna start to attack the coffin. Yeah, and get inside. Yes.
Wow.
So usually when you take the coffin out, there's gonna be a lot of catfish swimming around inside. So in here we have multiple lines of cucumber, winter melon, and also bitter melon. Yes, so we have plastic bag covered up underneath the soil over here. Do you guys see that? The reason that we do it is that we prevent the weeds from overgrow the main plants. The weeds, grass,
You're suppressing the weeds.
and also we keep the moisture inside. And the most important thing that prevent flooding from heavy rains. Water going into the main plants too much. So we put the cover up so that the water don't go inside the main plants too much. Okay, so it has a lot of advantage, but the disadvantages is very expensive, and this one very bad for the environment. Yeah,
Plastic.
so,
Yeah.
that's right. So in our farm, we care for the environment, so we try to minimal the usage of plastic as much as we can. It's an iconic tree in Gucci area. So we call this one tapioca.
Oh, it's okay. Look.
Yeah,
Yeah, like little.
like little
balls.
boba.
Is that what this from?
Yes. So we so this one tapioca. So we in Vietnam, this area during the wartime between America and Vietnam, Gucci is the strongest base army of the communist side. So America did attack this area a lot. So every day it suffered from 100 to 200 kilograms of bombs every day.
Wow.
Yes, and also America they spray Agent Orange chemical in order to kill all the trees and plants so that they can see the soldier easier. Yeah, so during the whole war time, the south side of Vietnam suffered from 80 million liters of Agent Orange chemical. So because of the chemical, so no plants can be able to survive, but this one can survive. Yes, so the reason why is that you see the little eyes like this. These little eyes, when it touch the soil, it become another baby tree.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it grow by the stem. So basically when the bomb breaks it, it become 100 more. Yeah. So one
That's so
tree like this one can produce 4 to 8 kilograms of tapioca fruits. Yeah, texture is like potato. So that's why it gives a lot of carbs, and also it helps the soldiers stay for longer. And also the America, they know about this one, but they didn't know that it's edible. You don't know how to cook with it, it can be very poisonous. Yes. So Vietnamese, we know how to cook with it by peeling the skin off, and then we soak with salt water for 2 hours, and then we'll boil it. After the war, we have plenty of this. So we're trying to figure out what to cook with it. So we make cake with it, and also trying to make flour out of it. So rice paper is not made from rice flour. It's made from tapioca flour.
100%?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we actually use rice flour to make rice paper, but actually very crunchy and it's not stretchy at all.
That makes
So
sense.
we change into tapioca. So after we harvest them, this one no use anymore. We're gonna use woods for fire, but in here we don't use that. Guava provide a lot of vitamin C. The young leaf, the lighter green one, depends on the level of diarrhea you have. You can take 3 to 5 leaves of guava. Eat it with sea salt. It can hold diarrhea in 1 minute.
Raw, right?
Yes, raw.
No. Mushrooms.
Yes, this is mushroom.
Oh my gosh. That's so
Yes.
cool. Can I take a picture of that?
So this is oyster mushroom. So we actually used to grow mushroom outside, but it's very hard for us to control the humidity and also the weather outside. So that's why we're trying to have the method to bring them inside. And the way for us to do that is that we're gonna create a base first. We're gonna create a bottle like this. And inside there's gonna be a mixture of rubber tree powder. Do you know rubber tree?
Rubber tree. Oh, rubber trees.
Yes. After harvesting all the milk inside the rubber tree, we're gonna grind them up and use as a rubber tree powder. We mix with calcium and also coconut water. And then we're gonna boil it for 24 hours under 120 degrees Celsius. Okay, so and the next step, we're gonna use the tapioca stem. So the tree that you just see, we're gonna cut the stem in 4th. And we're gonna wrap plastic bag covered up underneath. And inside the plastic bag, there's gonna be vegetable powder with gelatin and also the DNA of the mushroom that we want to grow. And then we're gonna steam it for 2 hours, also in 120 degrees Celsius. Okay?
Very cool.
Yeah, and then we're gonna put it in the lab, wait for 2 weeks, wait for the fungus to cover up all the stem. Then we're gonna put the stem inside the bottle. This one already have the stem inside. And after 2 to 3 more weeks, fungus will cover it up all white like this. Yes, so before it's gonna be this color, but after it's gonna be white like this, maybe like this. Okay, and after 2 to 3 more weeks, there's gonna be mushroom growing outside. So you see that it's busting right out.
Yeah.
No need for we need to
Yeah, you don't
put
need
a
to.
hole in. Yeah.
What kind of calcium did you say it was? Like, do you grind up eggshell powder, or what do you use?
We use calcium powder. In the we have agriculture store. They do sell calcium powder. Yes, and so one bottle like this can be harvested for 3 months, every day.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So today you pluck it out. Tomorrow there will be another one.
What?
Yes.
That much?
Maybe bigger. So if you want to have more, you just need to spray water, create moisture.
So it grows really fast.
Yeah, that's right.
That's incredible.
Yes, so after 3 months every day, one bottle like this can be harvested, can be produce 15 to 20 kilograms of oyster mushroom. Yes, for one bottle. The reason why we boil it is that we kill all the bacteria and also give moisture for the fungus to grow. Fresh mushroom is very cheap, like $2 for 1 kilo. Yeah, so that means for the farmer it's like 20 cents. You hold the bottom like this, give it a little twist, and pluck it out. So make sure that the roots all come out. If the roots is still inside, no more mushroom tomorrow. Okay, no pressure at all. Okay, no pressure, guys. We can fix that later for you if you have the roots inside.
So fresh.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got a nice one below you.
Oh, so that little thing here.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
You can do it here.
Yeah, I pulled it up actually. I forgot to move.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's growing outside. Yeah. Eggplant.
Oh, cute. Are we making anything?
This was really such a pleasure that came off the ground.
So this is comfort tree. Yes, and in our farm we don't use lime or lemon for the sour taste. We only use kumquat. Yeah. The reason why is that kumquat contains 80% of lime and 20% of orange. So that's why the aroma and also the sourness is much stronger. And very good for people who talk a lot, like teacher or tour guide. You can actually take the whole fruit out, boil it with water, honey and sea salt for 2 hours, waiting for the water to reduce. Yes, and then eat the whole thing, even the skin on. Yeah, at that time they're gonna turn from green to like a little bit brownish, and then you eat the whole thing. It's gonna cure the sore throat very well. Okay.
Do they produce year round here? Every day of the year?
Yes. So we have them like every the whole year. So we actually have like comfort tea. Yeah. They sell a lot on the streets.
This is the tree that I have in the US. Yeah, I definitely harvest mine a much bigger, much riper time. And we actually call this calamansi. Kumquat is actually a different citrus. Yeah.
So I want to introduce you this tree. So this one we call it umbrella. Umbrella, yes. So the fruit, we use them as a street food. So we actually peel the skin out and then we dip it with shrimp salt, or we pickle them.
Shrimp salt.
Shrimp salt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sake.
Oh, sake.
Yeah.
Breadfruit.
And also we pickle them as well. And the amount of vitamin C is much higher than guava. Very sour. Okay? And the special thing about this one is the lighter green one, leaves. So you can actually chew them right now. You can chew it. Yeah. It's not gonna harm your body.
This is the Amberilla leaf.
Every time I eat leaves, and I was like, I'm eating leaves.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not bad.
Oh,
It's sour, right?
it's just like the fruit.
Yeah. It's gonna bust flavors into your mouth.
So good.
And we use the leaf to wrap oily food in Vietnam. Yeah. Oily food, so we use the same method but in a healthier way. Yeah. Very sour.
Ah, it's so tasty.
But the leaf very good. And in here,
So good. I don't mind growing this just as a leafy green.
this one. Yeah, Thai basil and Vietnamese we eat it a lot with pho. Have a lot of function actually. So this one can pair with papaya soup. to stimulate natural milk in pregnant women. Yeah, so papaya soup and this one have the same function together. Okay, and this one has the function of anti-aging as well. So that's why we eat it a lot. This one we call it beetle leaves.
Beetle leaves.
Yes, and this is the one that you want to find, Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this one is the one of the ingredient that create a very famous street food in Vietnam. We call it ground beef wrapped with beetle leaves. And then we're gonna grill it on charcoal. The leaf contain antibiotic and antiseptic. So it has the function of relieve a little bit of pain. Okay, so this one goes the best with toothache. So whenever you have toothache, you can wrap the leaves and then chew it with sea salt to reduce the pain of the toothache. The characteristic of beetle leaves is that they love the shade. So you can see that they're gathering around the shades of rock. So the darker the shade, the bigger and darker the leaf. Yeah.
Perfect for my shade garden.
We just grow this one, so it's very tiny and small, but we have laksa leaf. Laksa leaf. Yes, so we call it laksa leaf or Vietnamese name. So we use them a lot in garnishing on street food, Vietnamese street food, and it has a lot of function. Very good. So very good when you have a snake bite, like not like very good, but unfortunately, if you have a snake bite, you can actually chew it and apply it on the wound. It can slow down the pace of poison goes into your heart, so that you can have more time to go to the hospital.
What's
Okay.
it called again?
Laksa.
Laksa.
Yes.
Is that, what language is that? Not
Maybe-
Vietnamese.
Not Vietnamese. It maybe some from Singapore, I guess. Yeah, Singapore they have a laksa soup as
Yeah,
well.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, so they use this
Yeah.
one.
Can I see that?
For sure, you can smell it as well.
Okay.
Yes,
You like-
and
Hold
very good for pregnant women
Oh.
in labor.
Wait. It smells so similar to the rau rum.
Rau răm.
It's rau rum.
Oh!
Yes.
They call it Vietnamese coriander.
Oh, dưa lộn.
Ah.
Do we get some or?
No need.
Okay. Can I smell? Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, so very good for pregnant women in labor. The mother, she's ready to deliver the baby out, but the baby doesn't want to come out. She can eat this one to deliver the baby easier.
Oh.
Yes,
That's good to know.
but in the other hand, very bad for pregnant women under 5 months.
This one.
Under 5 months.
Yes, so she can
Oh,
kill the
I
baby
see, 'cause you're
inside if she eats this
introducing.
one. Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
So in ancient China, so when a family they find out that their daughter-in-law have the baby girl inside, they will force her to eat this one as an abortion, since they don't want girl, they only want son. If you eat too much or every day, it can kill the sperm.
So
Yeah.
it basically just kills the future of the human race.
Yeah, that's right. So it's not gonna like reduce the sexual desire, but it's gonna kill the sperm.
They do say monks eat them a lot.
Yeah, that's right.
Makes sense.
Opposite function with laksa leaf. This one kill the sperm. This one increase sexual desire. So the monk avoid this one. Yeah, the monk avoid eating this one.
Oh, I
Yes.
think these are garlic
good.
chives.
So okay, and
Garlic chop.
whenever you go into
that a frog?
into the kitchen, you might cut your finger. You can actually chew them, apply it on the wound. It can stop bleeding. Pull it from the ground. 2 bunch of sweet cabbage and also the spoon cabbage.
I usually just pluck the leaves, but
Yeah.
it's such a waste of the plant.
So we have mustard leaf right here, and we have like wasabi taste. And we call it mustard leaf. A lot of vitamin C for it can provide. Yeah, and today we are going to eat this one. So I need you to also pull from the ground. Two bunch. Oh, no need to see. No.
That's what I do.
We have chili right here. So as I told you before, that my boss, when he came back, he used cow manure and chicken manure to fertilize, and he realized that chicken manure and cow manure can actually affect the spiciness of the chili. So can you guess which one is gonna make it spicier? You have 50-50% chance. How about you, Wendy? Cow.
Cow.
And how about you?
Cow.
Cow. And how Miss Phoon?
Bò or gà?
Chicken.
Chicken. Okay. So chicken is correct. Yeah.
Oh,
And
good
why?
job.
Yeah, so chicken, they basically eat everything. So it makes the acidity amount in their manure is much higher. So that makes the chili spicier. Okay, and the cow, they only eat grass. So it makes the chili like sweeter and less spicy. So this one, we call it shisha leaf or perilla. In the restaurant, selling sashimi, there's usually some kind of leaf laying underneath each of the dish. So it's kind of leaf, shisha leaf. So it's not only for garnish, but it also has the function of prevent seafood poisoning. Yes, so that's why they pair it together with the seafood. So this one, if you cook it with porridge or congee, it can reduce high fever as well. And the aroma can cure car sickness. We're gonna harvest some herbs for pho.
And this one?
Yep. In front of you, the big leaf bush right there is turmeric. Yeah. So turmeric, we Vietnamese, we use the extract of turmeric to apply on the wound to avoid having scar. Yes, and also we use the color of turmeric to dye food as well.
Here are one of my favorite herbs. This is
well with lemon
rau the huggy herb.
But it's very good on its own already.
Good to know they're growing on just kind of very moist soil, but it's not, doesn't have to be muddy, and they still would grow.
Okay, so Wendy, you can smell this one.
Sure, thank you.
So for you too.
Let's see if it smells any fishier than the ones I grow.
So, it's not fishy, right? Yeah.
Look at the snail, it's so big.
We have a lot of foreigners who don't want it's fishy, so we call it fishman. Yes. Okay, so we use the extract of fishman as a face mask to reduce acne. Yeah, and also if you eat it every day.
Good to know. This is where we'll be doing some cooking. They just got done setting up the table so that we can get ready to start cooking. We're doing 8 dishes and 1 dessert.
So when you're ready, you can look at this part from the product way to cooking. And today I just show you the basic way to make the pho.
If you guys are interested in seeing what we were cooking, be sure to check out those shorts that I'll be rolling out. I'm just going to focus this episode on the farm. Since we were making so many dishes, I actually ended up suggesting let's go out to the farm again and play some more because I kind of got tired cooking. We are on the way to harvest the yucca, also known as the tapioca plant. Meet our chef. She was the one that was showing us how to do all the cooking earlier.
Hi! Got a big tapioca right here. You can try to have it.
Okay.
I think it's very hot.
Yeah. The reason I want to know how hard it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm so excited. This is my first time harvesting this is called the kwai mei plant, the tapioca, and it's in the roots. What does he do? Loosen it a little?
Yeah.
You're right, it is hard. Okay. It doesn't go up
Good.
at all.
Try. More stronger.
I feel the roots. I can hear it.
It's a challenge. Yeah. See? This is how the rocken. Oh, good job. Try a little bit more.
There we go. Oh,
Wow.
it's so cool. Oh.
Check it for the soil rub up.
Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh, it broke. Kwai mei, kwai mei.
Yeah.
Woo. How long does it take to grow like this?
About 5 months.
Just like from a little stick?
Yeah, a little stick and put in soil. 5 months.
Wow.
Need enough time. For the root is bigger.
Wow.
But when you plant the kwai mei, you need the weather is hot.
Yeah.
But too much rain in the root it's soft. It's not good. Take it down and put in the basket.
Oh, okay. Like that.
Yeah.
Like that. Oh, baby one.
No more.
No more, this baby.
Just one more.
Doesn't matter what size they are, right?
Yeah. When you have it, it's just more of the root.
So if you keep the plant in there for like, let's
No.
say for 2 years, is it edible
No.
anymore?
No.
It gets too
The
hard.
mouse.
Oh, the mouse eats
So
it.
it's on the root and later you have it.
Oh.
This is not the time for it to have it.
Mm.
Corn the same way. This corn, the mouse can go inside the corn and eat on the corn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Doctor only can solving a problem, but I want preventing a problem. I need a good farming and good chef. You planting a good thing, the chef making a good thing, you eating healthy, you never get sick, bye bye doctor ever. So farming and chef is better version than doctor. During the virus 2020, with own self-inconvenience, I can provide all the thing by myself. I'm never care the roads have been blocked by police. I don't care about that side. I got happy life, smiling every day, live in a nice oxygen environment, and never worry for virus ever in this location.
I absolutely agree with you. I mean, the air out here is so much better. You smell the air is fresher. It's cooler, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I mean, I always say that it's like being proactive, not reactive, right, to
Exactly.
situations, and like our health, definitely that's the biggest thing that all of us have to go through our lifetimes. I had so much fun today on the tour and learning how to cook. Thank you, Cookly, for sponsoring today's class. If you guys want to check them out, be sure to check out that link. I will put the information in the description box below. If you want to see more videos in Vietnam, be sure to click on that video, and I will see you right back here in the next one.
Want to try another one?
Yeah.